go. Head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Chicago Bears.
Cairo Santos.
We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Soldier Field. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. First carry now for Jaden Blue. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
First down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early, and we see it here. Nice first play pickup, fresh set of downs.
The RPO, that one is complete. And good yardage there after the kick to wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
On the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 2.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak going to give this to Blue. What a run. He brings it to the red zone. Taken down inside the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of
A huge play for Dallas. 31 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. The next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
The first carry for the former Tar Heels, Devontae Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
At the 16-yard
He does a
line.
nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Yeah. 26.
On second down, it's Dak. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
Prescott's pass.
Defense got lucky on that one. There's no one accounting for the running back out of the backfield as they should have. And fortunately for them, he bails them out by not securing the catch.
This opening drive has been a good one, but will it continue? Here's a test on third down.
26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. A quick slack taken by Lamb. And he's got the first down. A great job looking at engaging where the marker is and getting there to set up first and goal.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
26.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
Here we go, here we go. 26.
On second and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's third down.
It's third down.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, and now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face third and goal.
Last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's third and goal.
Here we go. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force fourth down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. In this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
He has to drive this through the rain. But he does. The kick is good. And the Cowboys are out to an early 3-0 lead. This one taken at the 7. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out at the 30-yard line.
32-yard line.
Ready, set.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver.
Brings up second and
that will lead to a second down.
Ready, set, on.
Williams on the RPO, going to get it out to a good snap.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
To return is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. The drive starts with a carry by Blue. He looks forward for maybe a yard. Remain Edmonds there to make the play.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second and 8.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide 8. Wait.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that might have even lost the yard there.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
It's a gain
A huge play, 4th down. 42 yards.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given. But it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else. And I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities on the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
From the 20, here's second down and 7. Here's Prescott. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas.
The kicker on.
It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year.
The kick is good.
Greg, offensive coordinator's script at the start of the game. This script has read perfectly. What a great start for this offense.
It just seems like every play this offensive coordinator dials up is perfectly timed and then perfectly executed. They've been aggressive. They've been efficient right since the start of this one. And
The Bears
tell you what, Mike, they continue to build on this lead here early. It's going to be a long day for this defense.
What is that?
Thrown quickly. That's more on the RPO. Now he's free at the 35. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. So a big one there to start the drive. It's a gain of 49.
So it's man coverage, Mike. You have to keep track of who your responsibility is. And in this case, he just drops him. He's wide open. Short throws turn into long runs, and they're inside the red zone.
That's to the big rookie out of Michigan, Colston Loveland. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
It'll be caught. It's DeAndre Swift. And he's out of bounds at the 5, and they're in business. It is first and goal. First down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
So it took just 3 plays, but just like that, they have first and goal. They'll run with Swift, and he's going to lose yardage here, taken down back at the 8.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He's got his big tight end. Cole Kmet, touchdown, Chicago. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears are on the board. It's 10-7.
Bears 7.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. This will be returned from the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Yeah, 26.
They'll start this on the route with Blue. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
28-yard line. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 9.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
To throw is Dak. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. 26. 26.
To throw is Prescott. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
Anger in punt formation for the Cowboys.
And he'll be brought down. Short return, and they'll take over there.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
What is that? Hurry, hurry, hurry.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Open man downfield is Loveland. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That one good for 29.
1st down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hold it! What is it?
They're going to run. It's the man from Rutgers, Kyle Manunga. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8.
From the 44-yard line, here's second and 8.
What is it?
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A gain of 10 yards.
It'll be a pickup 10. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
What is it on?
They'll run. It's Swift. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
What is it? Park squares!
Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. The ball deflected at least a couple of times. It'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. It's second down.
What is it?
Throwing is Williams. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. An uncomfortable receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, talk things over before third down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete. For more on the right side. The elusiveness on display there. Nifty footwork setting up first and goal.
And this is what can happen when you're so worried about protecting the sticks, Mike. You force them to throw the ball underneath, but then you've got to be able to rally the ball and tackle. But they weren't able to do it before he gets the line to gain, and he ends up picking up the first down anyway.
This one caught it before. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to second.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the
and he barrels his way into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown Bears. Santos good on the extra point. The Bears are on top. It's 14-10.
Cowboys 10. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Yeah, here we go! 4-8, 26.
He'll run with blue. Running very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 6. Now Prescott. This one is caught by Turpin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Taking advantage of that running ability. Gain of 17 and a first down.
17 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
A run with Blue. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
That's another.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense. At this point, we're going to need two hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike, but unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 2. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Dexter on the stop. No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Soldier Field following this. Third and 2. Here we go.
Yeah, here we go. Boy,
Now Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on 3rd and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
Hey, kill. 47. 26.
Throwing is Prescott. That one. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Touchdown, Dallas.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff. rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback. They get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
He's got it! And he's into the end zone! Luke Schoonmaker, touchdown Cowboys! His second touchdown of this first half. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have for this game.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Duvernay on the return.
Devin Duvernay on the return. The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
What is going on? What?
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Catch and made, it's Burton.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. They knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
He'll swing this out to Swift. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. 14 on the pickup. First down, Chicago.
And this is why most teams might decide to take the ball first after the halftime break, because they want to be able to control this middle 4. At the end of the first half, you can use your timeout. You can use some strategy to steal an extra possession. If they're able now to go down and come away with points, they'll have a chance to double it up again right after the halftime break.
Burton, the intended target, and it'll lead to a second down.
What is it on?
Throw it again. It's Williams. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he's out of bounds in great shape. Down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 37.
A huge play there on the screen pass.
First down.
37 yards.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's first and 10.
What is up?
They'll run with Strong. And he will score! Touchdown, Chicago.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Santos good on the extra point. And the Bears cut the lead to 3, 24-21. first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will sit on it here in the end zone
take over
for a
first and
touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kill.
Check. Kill.
26.
They run straight ahead with Blue. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Urban hit the line. There for the tackle.
8-yard line. Gets a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They face 2nd down and 7. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd and 7.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
First and 10.
Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
A first down throw for Prescott. He's going to let one go deep for Lamb. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw, it's Williams. Throw here down the field. It will fall. Incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Yes. Tempo. Yes.
Here's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they stop it with 13 seconds to play in this opening half.
10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
26. Punch.
To throw is Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing again, Williams. He's taken down just shy of midfield. And the offense will elect to burn a timeout. 5 seconds remaining in this second quarter. A couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up 1st and 10.
Vegas. Punch.
They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Williams to the air once more. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That's hard. And a critical tackle there. Getting close to scoring. Instead, they get nothing. Time has run out. This first half has come to an end. Points, all that separates these two sides as half number 2 kicks off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. The give to Strong. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
Brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8. Here's Williams now to throw. That's a short throw caught by Komet. Was brought down and pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Gain of 4 brings up
When you
3rd
put
and
plays like
4.
this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
And that is incomplete contact.
They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Williams. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down. So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Right side, caught by Odunze.
Williams
And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal.
Santos for the Bears field goal. A 53-yard
No issues there. This one is good. And the Bears tie the game at 24.
So touchdowns are always the primary goal of every drive. But when you find yourself down 3 here in the 2nd half, you've just got to find a way to tie the game up.
The Cowboys
and they were able to do that here.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah! There we go.
Again, here comes Blue. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Second down and 8.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. 26.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. To the outside, looked in by Lamb.
C.D.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
That's good.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10.
The break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yeah. Here we go. 26.
On the ground, it's Blue. throws this one down inside the 40-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Dak going to throw it here on first down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. He had 2 touchdowns earlier, looking to see what he can do here in the second half. That grab gets them a first down.
The 3-yard line.
Blue, and he'll go down at the 4-yard line.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, Mike. Not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson. And the Bears are going to take over at their own 11-yard line.
All right, Mike. File this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. The Cowboys have it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific passing catch. But to finish the play, and on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball security. And that's exactly what we saw here. Give credit to the defense forcing that ball out, but it's a shame that it came at the end of what was a big offensive play.
Now look there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second
From
and
42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. A shotgun snap for Prescott. Open, left side is Schoonmaker.
Prescott.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Makes it
The
3rd
drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
They will have it at the 24-yard line. That's enough for a first down.
It's a gain of 8.
Nice job there on 3rd and inches, and you know what, that defense, they are packing it in. They're trying to get as many bodies up at the line of scrimmage. So you get past that first wave, look out. They did a nice job bringing him down, or else that looked like he was going to take it all the way.
Left side, caught by Lamb. He's taken down just shy of the 10. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Whoa. Fighting off tackles, pushing his way forward. Good gain of about 4.
On the 7-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down, Prescott. And he's going to be taken down. Sacked back at the 17-yard line.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Prescott. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
And this one, right down the middle.
The kick
It's good. And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Ready to go!
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he will slosh his way forward on the wet surface for a gain of a yard.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9.
Volunteer!
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Ready to go! Hey, we gotta push it up, we gotta push it up, we gotta push it up!
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Yeah, what do you think?
On first down, here's Blue. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. A big one here in the fourth quarter at 36 yards.
A gain of 36 yards.
Yeah, here we go.
First down, Cowboys.
What do you think?
Prescott on first down. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of
They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
Cowboys.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything. Because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
At the 22-yard
This play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go. I take 20.
On third down, Prescott. He's got that complete to Turpin. And he'll try to get to the marker, but he's going to wind up a yard or two short.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
The offense is staying right there. They're going for it. Fourth and a couple. On the shotgun, it's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. First down and goal. They'll throw again. Dak. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Montez Sweat getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season. First down was not very good. Here's second and goal.
Yeah! Here we go. Hey, kill. 47, 26.
Prescott now. He's got it at the 7.
Great pre-snap recognition here by the quarterback. He looks outside and sees man coverage, and he knows exactly where he's going to go with the ball. Now it's up to the receiver to create separation at the top of the route. Ball's on time, great placement, nice big pickup.
This crowd into it now.
Yeah,
as we get to third down.
Here we go, 47. 26.
Now Prescott. That is on side of the end zone. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Dallas. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a two-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
Ready, sir.
Cloud.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one a bit high, but it's complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards.
About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Under 10.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. A throw downfield caught by Burton. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first
That's
down.
another Bears first down.
Ready, sir.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Thrown quickly, has more on the RPO. And the personal goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
That's good for a Bears first down. 1st and goal at the
They'll go
9-yard
play action
line.
here with Williams. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up 2nd and goal.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. And the Cowboys are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 7-yard line.
Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. All right, hey. 26.
On the handoff, Blue. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Second down, they need 7.
Yeah! 26.
On the play fake, Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. An injured player down there, and that's the man they can't afford to lose. It is indeed Dak Prescott. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. What can they do here on third down and 7? A shotgun, a throw from Milton. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Auburn's good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This taken at the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
What is that?
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt a pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
Out to his right. Oh, fine work there defensively. Got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. DeAndre Swift, the intended target. Third down coming up.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go.
At the 10-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
The Bears sending out their punt team as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line.
Over first and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I think. 26.
Dan, he's going to give this to Blue. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8.
There we go.
Here's Davis. Able not to get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
Tackled back at the
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Third and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. He's on for the second time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm.